Hello, my loves. I can't believe I only get 2 nights with you a month. I'm starting to rethink my life choices. Are you ready? Are you ready to release that which does not serve you? I am so ready. I have been feeling it, and I'm ready to let it all go. Thanks for popping in. We can be here for as long as you guys want tonight. I have no kids. Aw, thank you. I hope that's a good thing. I'm doing the full moon ceremony. Yes. Oh, that makes me so happy. Tonight, so on every full moon, every new moon, I run my kits, my manifestation kits. I think I have a couple more in the bin that I actually need to put on flash sale. We also do card readings, card pulls. I have some celestial jewelry for people who want it. Like, I love my earrings. And then I have a brand new thing that I'm launching tonight. I always do, oh, thank you so much. Cortaire, is that how you say that? So every month, on the first of the month, you're supposed to blow cinnamon into your front door. And I always do it. And I never thought about creating a ritual around it. And I also don't really want to do a whole lot of work. And I ended up creating a ton of work for myself, but I got these little vials. And can you guys see those? Here, let me, because this isn't a rate train where I have to go crazy fast like a psycho. Oh, it's Terry. Oh, God, I love you so much, Terry. So, oh, here, let me zoom in and zoom out. Hold, please. So I made these. And it has your cinnamon, it has your orange peel, and it has your mint. And what that's going to do is I'll pin them down here. So I just made them. I've handmade each of these. So you can get one if you want, but I also have a 3-pack and it's even cheaper. But the cinnamon is designed to draw in money. The orange peel opens opportunities, and mint brings in new income. So, and you need very, very little. So you simply uncork it, you pour it into the palm of your hand, and you blow it into your open front door. And we're actually, I'm going to take you with me as we do it tonight. But filling these was a huge pain in the tuchus. But I love them, and a lot of things that are metaphysical go in. It's 369. Those are really strong numbers. So I wanted to have 3 different glass vials. I wanted to have 6 different manifestation kits, and I now have 9 different manifestation bath blends for you guys. And I just did that because it made my heart happy to do. So I'm excited that now you can get any of your herbs, you can get any of your crystals, and then now you can get your monthly blends. And it just brought me a lot of joy to make these. So I'm excited to share them with you. And I only offer them during the full moon and the new moon shows. But you guys know that I start these shows off by explaining to you what you're supposed to do on the full moon, how you're supposed to release. Also, for those of you that don't know, your crystals absorb energy. They absorb whatever the energy in the environment is, especially if they're not protected. So if you just have yours out, so they need to be cleansed, and the full moon is a great time to do that. Hello, Penelope69. You can also cleanse them with selenite, and each of my kits come with selenite. So I hope that answers your question. I'm going to be running some of the jewelry. I just got these in the mail about an hour before this show, and so I ran one on the Raid Train. I'm not going to have any more shows this week. Last week I decided that I need to take a step back from Whatnot, so I canceled all of my shows. I pulled out of almost every Raid Train, and this week you guys have me, and then that's it. And then I'm done again for a hot minute until I get my life together. But when these came in, I was like, I have to share them with the world. And so these are, in case you haven't seen them, and they're great for dopamine. And they're expensive, and I paid a lot of money for them. So, I mean, it's not even like I got something cheap and I don't have a ton, but you put your credit card inside of here, and it's a card reader. So when you're in the Starbucks drive-thru or McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or really anywhere that you have to pay, I don't care if it's Target, you can pull this out of your bag, and when you have to pay, you literally just like with your magic wand, which is great for people like me with ADHD and we love dopamine, but I thought it was so perfect for what it is that we do. And I'm obsessed with it. So I will run one of these tonight as well. You know, I like to run just one of everything because I feel like things should be very special and sacred. And so I'll do my best to be in integrity with that, but we will talk through the full moon. And for any of you that were on my new moon show 2 weeks ago, so the new moon and the full moon are a couple of weeks apart. So I'm always live twice a month on the full moon and the new moon. On the new moon, we manifest our heart's desires. On the full moon, we release. But something you do on the full moon that's tied to the new moon is on the full moon, you're going to burn whatever it is that you were manifesting, or if you wrote out checks. So I write out abundance checks. I ask the universe for whatever it is that I want. Or like we used our parchment and we wrote out what it is we were asking the universe for. And I'm going to take my burn bowl and I'm going to go outside and I'm actually going to burn it. And you burn it under the full moon. So the full moon is great for creating full moon water. So you put water outside in a glass jar. You put your crystals out and it'll cleanse them. You can keep them out there for about 4 hours. You only need to be out there for 4 hours. I keep mine out overnight. You can also cleanse your crystals in the sun, but I like to cleanse mine in the full moon. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And then, of course, I have my decks. So the last couple of shows, so the last 2 months that I did these readings, I had the cards. We were just running them as auctions. And you guys, I didn't realize you were paying $5 in shipping because it was listed as a regular item. And that's insanity. So I have them listed now as card pricing. So typically on these shows, it goes for like $20, between $20 and $30, and then shipping. And I was like, that is nonsense. So I have them in the bin for $22, only because I don't stay on that long because I get really tired. And so I can't pull everyone's cards. But for people who want me to do a card reading, you can buy one from the bin and then you get bumped to the front of the line and you know that I'm going to get to yours because I kind of have to. So, hey guys, I'm glad that you're joining. We are talking all things full moon. So we're going to put on our music and then you can make a list of actually everything that you want to release. If you have one of my full moon kits, so if you have any of my kits, I'm going to actually pull out the full moon kit here. And you can only get these kits on sale during these shows that I do twice a month. Otherwise, they're always available in the bin, but they're available at full price. Where is so the full moon kit, I renamed it. It's the Release and Renew kit, but you have a full moon kit. And all of the kits are going to come with a selenite stick so you can charge. Of course, cleanse your energy and then charge your crystals. But they're going to come with genuine crystals. So, and then they're going to come with a feather, because depending on what the ritual is, and the instructions are all in here. Thank you, Penelope, for that share. You're either going to use the feather and you're going to move the smoke as you're doing your burn blend away from you, or you're going to draw it toward you. So it just depends on what you're doing. But it comes with a feather. It comes with a burn blend that I hand make. So I had all of my herbs out. I pull them out once a month. Hey, Jen. I hand crush every single herb and I make each piece. So I have been going to metaphysical retreats with Dana Haynes, who I just absolutely recommend. She's a shamanic practitioner. So I've been doing this for about 9 years and I love it. I have everything I've ever wanted and manifested in my life. I'm very, very blessed. My homes, my car, everything is all paid off. I'm very happy and content. I'm very healthy. And I believe a lot of it is the law of attraction, the universe, abundance, using nature, giving thanks to Pachamama, which is Mother Earth, just really having faith, giving thanks to God. And so, I mean, Western medicine kind of scares me at times. I'm not going to lie. But because way back when, I mean, all we had was what was natural. So I love working with herbs, working with salts. So in each of the kits, you're going to have a burn blend that I handpicked what was in it for that purpose. So in your Release and Renew kit, you're going to get, I don't have them memorized though, of course. So in this one, I have lavender, sage, and then mugwort. And the reason, somebody said something. They said, I need to announce to people beside my therapist to hold myself accountable. And I'm telling my narcissistic abuser I'm 1,000% done. Good for you, man, girl. Good for you. So this is the burn blend. And you have lavender, which is for peace and restoration, mugwort, which is for deep release, and then sage, which is to cleanse stagnant energy. So in the ritual, it actually explains what you do with the burn blend, and then when you burn it, what you do with the feather. And then each kit also comes with a salt blend, and this is designed for you to do a soak. Now, if you don't have a bathtub, that's okay. You can soak just your hands or just your feet, but they're all going to have Epsom salt, pink Himalayan salt, and sea salt, and then be infused with herbs. So in this kit, it's infused with sage and then lavender. Sage for cleansing and energetic reset, and then lavender for peace, renewal, and then emotional balance. So these kits take forever for me to make, but they're a passion project. I know that they're not a profit. They're not a profit source, but I put them on flash sale during these shows. I don't even know if I have these loaded in right now because I did back-to-back shows. But in this kit, in all of the kits, you get your selenite stick so you can cleanse yourself and then charge your crystals. You get your ritual candle and the candle holder. And all the candles are different colors depending on what it is that we're focused on. If it's a money kit, if it's a full moon kit, whatever it is. And then you also get your crystals, your burn blend, your salt blend, and your feather, plus the instructions. So if anyone wants those, they are in the bin. And what you're going to do, if you have the full moon kit and you're working through the full moon rituals, you're going to pull out your instructions. And your instructions are going to go through and tell you how to clear your space and then how to set yourself up for success by preparing the area and then setting your intention, because each kit is for a different purpose, right? So if you are focused on abundance, then you need to always be thinking money flows freely to me. I'm a money magnet. I have more money than I could ever possibly want or imagine. My bank account is overflowing. Those are the thoughts that need to happen in your head. If your thoughts are thoughts of scarcity, if you're like, I don't know how I'm supposed to pay my next bill, and you're always thinking, I need more money, I need more money, I need more money. Number one, you're feeding that to the universe. And that's the last thing that you want, because if you believe in the law of attraction, you're going to get back more of that, more scarcity. But also, you want to believe that anything you ask for, you've already received. So you have to act as if you've already received it. So in the instructions, it tells you how to set your intention. And with the full moon, what we're doing is we are releasing. You want to let go of anything heavy. You may not realize it, but even if you think that you're not thinking about it, if something is on your mind, it fills your headspace, and it's as if you're physically carrying these weights around, but it's just mental energy. That's why you get to the end of the night and you're exhausted and you don't know why. And it's because you're thinking about everything that you have to do, and you're thinking about your to-do list, and you wonder why you've gotten nothing done at the end of the day, but you feel physically drained. And it's because you're walking around with this huge mental load. So tonight's a great time to release that. You can be releasing negative self-talk. You can be releasing other people's opinions. You can release negative thoughts or stories about your ex or about money, a body image, whatever it is. Hi, Gabby. So we want to release. And then it walks you through. You're going to light your candle. You're going to activate your herbs. It has you use your salt blend, and then it actually tells you what to do with your leftover crystals and your leftover herbs and salt, because I try to make sure that you have extra of everything, so that you can use it, put it in your doorways, in your windowsills, a little bit in your car. You can sprinkle things inside of your purse. You can keep crystals inside of your bra, money crystals. I used to go to every single party that I did, because I did in-home parties for a while, and I used to go there and I would have crystals in my bra all the time. So it's up to you guys how this goes. I can be on here for 5 minutes. I can be on here for 5 hours. It doesn't matter to me, but you get me on every full moon. I can walk through. Oh no, I did not put the feather back in that kit. We have to fix that. So I'm also going to have you guys, I want to make sure you do your monthly cinnamon ritual, because it might sound like a bunch of hooey, but think about it like this. Let's pretend I'm completely wrong and insane and none of this actually helps. What have you lost? A little bit of time by writing down what you need to release? A little bit of cinnamon? What have you really lost? But if I'm right, and my life points to the fact that I'm right, what do you have to gain? So, that being said, I can run some of the celestial jewelry if that's what you guys want tonight. If what you want is just the energy, then we can sit in that. I can also run an auction for a card reading if you guys want that too. But let me know. It looks like people are popping in and out. I'm guessing it's because of that cover photo. Oh, and look, I had so much fun doing this. I actually put all of the cinnamon blends in like a little 3-pack because I didn't want you to have to buy one and then pay shipping, which is annoying. But I mean, you can, and then you can watch how it's going to work for you all month long to draw in abundance. So I figured have it for the full quarter, and then you only pay shipping once. And look, my little sticker fit on there perfectly. Do you know how much dopamine and joy that brought me? Do you know? It was like my day was made when I was able to seal it with this thank you sticker. It's the small. It's the small things. It's the small things. And then I haven't, because I haven't been live. Those of you who've been messaging me about the bath salts, I still haven't gotten them loaded in the bin, but I have them here. So if you came here and you're like, hey, I can run those earrings. If you're like, hey, I've been waiting on you to run a healing blend or a love blend or whatever, then I have them. I wasn't able to get them loaded into the bin. The two things I didn't get to were the abundance checks and then these. So I can run those earrings. Absolutely. I have one fidget spinner ring left with the star and moon. I don't have a lot left. I am excited to tell you, though, that I'm going to do a custom wand making show. And I know that maybe no one will watch, and that's totally fine. But I made this wand like 6 years ago, and it's my favorite thing to use. And I just have it out, so I charge it every full moon, and it brings me so much joy. I have my opalite, my rose quartz, my green aventurine, howlite. I have all of the crystals that I knew would bring me whatever it is that I wanted and needed at the time. And I thought, do I have a protection stone here? It looks like I have some black tourmaline. And then I don't know if you can see, but inside of here, it's not just glitter. There's actually little mini crystals that are inside of there as well. And so what I thought would be, see, I have my protection stone. I thought, well, oh, thank you for sharing this show. What I thought would be fun, and if it doesn't land, then it doesn't land. This isn't the platform for it. That's okay. But what I thought would be fun is I had my son start to collect some of the sticks that he could find. And then I started to try and source larger crystals, because everything I do, I use smaller crystals. But I tried to source the larger ones to see if I can start creating wands for you guys. So basically, you'd come in the show and you would tell me what it is that you need. Like, do we need healing? Do we need love? Do we need health? I mean, everyone needs everything, right? And we would pick colors, and then I would custom make the wand. And I don't think that I could custom make it on the live because they're going to take way too long. But I don't know. If that's something that you'd be interested in, then there's a show already for it. So just go bookmark that show. And part of the reason I love it, if you don't believe in crystals, then that's okay. But I mean, they're natural and they come from the earth. So I don't know why you wouldn't believe that the earth has healing properties, but that's okay. Every time you touch them, too, just having them in your space is helpful. But you know that something is real and natural when you touch it and it's cold to the touch. So when I'm using this in my rituals, it's all about the intention inside of something. And this makes me feel more powerful. It just does. And I think that it's beautiful. And I made it. Oh, hello, my love. I'm so happy that you are joining me. Has everyone met my whatnot husband? Lounge. We've never met or really even spoken. But now that I've shown you guys what I have, for those of you who are hanging out, let me know. There's my wife. She's really all that matters in this life. Wifey, today is the only day this week I'm going live. And I am showing everyone, I just finished telling them that I'm going to be making these wands custom. So there's a show for that. If people want to bookmark it, happy full moon, my love. Guys, if you're not following Dusty Garages, she's pretty much the only reason I'm still on this app. And yeah, she's worth following. Let me just tell you. You need to be following her. There's no way you can watch her show and not be in a good mood. You just can't. So that being said, I think someone wanted me to run earrings. I can do that. I was sharing with them, wifey, that I made these. Do you do the cinnamon ritual on the first of the month? So on the first of the month, you're supposed to blow cinnamon into your front door. And I usually do it. I do it every single month, and and it brings in abundance. It's a really well-known, very famous thing. So I started to help people remember to do it as part of a ritual. I put it in a glass bottle, and I added orange peel, and I added mint to it, because each of them will draw in something different that has to do with abundance for the month. So as long as you remember to do it on the first of the month, you simply put it in the palm of your hand and then blow it into your open door. And it's supposed to bring in abundance. And so I made these, and I'm so proud of them. And they're so cute. Did you get your glasses fixed? Oh, I must have missed. Someone's glasses were broken. Okay, so we are going to hang out, but only as long as you guys want me, because I am totally fine going to bed. I just want to be in integrity with saying I'm going to be here every full moon and every new moon. So that being said, I can do card reading, card pulls. I have celestial jewelry. I can sell you guys those cinnamon blends, or I can do the bath salts that I didn't get loaded, even though I said that I would, and I had a whole 2 weeks and I just didn't get to it. But all I have left is what's here, and that's all that I have. So let me know if you want any of those, in which case I will run them. And if not, then I'll raise you guys into someone and you can have the best full moon ever, remembering to release everything that doesn't serve you and isn't in your highest and best good. Oh my God, I didn't realize that. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, you did an amazing job anyway. Someone asked me to sell them these earrings on the last show, and I went looking because I thought I had another pair, and I don't, but I'm so obsessed with them, I cannot sell them. I can't do it. I don't even know how to explain how much I love these earrings. Guys, I love them, and I'm waiting on validation that you love them too, even though it's okay if you don't, because I don't care. They are beautiful. Thank you. Okay, well, without feedback, I don't know how to move forward. So I'm going to sell those silver earrings, and then I'm going to go. Unless you guys want me to do a card reading, because you know that my deck is super, super charged, and it's usually really good with life advice. So these are the earrings that I think Stephanie is talking about. I believe my wife has them. These are the ones that are set in that silver tone. So you have the moon and the sun, and I only sell one per show, and I love these earrings. Yep, wifey has them. So I'm going to run these, and well, what's happening? Oh, there we go. Hold, please. I'm gonna run these earrings. I just got mine in silver and gold, and I love them. Aren't they beautiful? And they're not cheap. Like when you feel them, they don't have a ton of weight because you don't want to pull your earlobe off. But I mean, they're certainly sturdy. So these wire wrapped silver earrings are gonna run right now for 10 seconds. So these are running, and they're the only ones I'm gonna run. These are the silver wire wrapped sun and moon earrings. They're set in that silver tone for anyone that wants them. They're beautiful. I mean, I don't recommend wearing them every single day because they are costume stuff. Those are going to you. But you can if they bring you joy. I also like changing things up because then I feel like it gives significance to things. I have one left of the gold tone bangle with the clear quartz. I have one in amethyst, and I have one left in that opalite. If anyone would like for me to run those, then I can. But those are the last of the bangles, and then they were too hard for me to store, so I'm not going to be bringing those in anymore, but they are super goddessy to wear around. And it looks like with such a small did I win? I accidentally exited the show. You did, my love. You did. All right, I will run these, and we're going to do them as winner's choice. I only have one of each. So one clear quartz, one amethyst, and then one of the opalite. And these are bangles. Oh, thank you so much for getting an intention herb. I appreciate that. I saw that bin purchase. It means a lot to me. The boys and I appreciate you. So I'm going to run these. It'll be winner's choice. These are adjustable gold tone bangles, and you can choose between the clear quartz, the amethyst, and then the opalite. And I love these, but I won't be bringing in any more. So I don't know if there are other sellers that have them, but if you want them, then I suggest that you get them tonight, because I will not be restocking these. Only because they are not easy to store. The rings are easy to store. The earrings go on a rack, but I couldn't figure out how to. They were falling everywhere. So it's winner's choice. You can choose the clear quartz, the gorgeous amethyst bangle, or the opalite. The mellowed sugar, my love, which one would you like? The clear quartz, the amethyst, or the opalite? And I forgot my bubbles, so I'm going to go grab those really quickly once she tells us amethyst. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to go grab my bubbles. I shall be back. run those last two if you would like as well. Hopefully you guys are releasing tonight. It's really important to use the power of the moon. If you don't believe that the moon has any effect on us, I would just like you to consider that the moon literally controls the tides. So if you think that it doesn't affect you, you are made up like 75% water. That's okay. You can keep thinking that it doesn't affect you. I will run these two. These are the last two that I have. So I have clear quartz and then opalite, and they're both on those gold tone adjustable bangles. They're running now, and these are the last of them. So if you want them, then grab them. But they are winner's choice. I appreciate you guys so much. I am looking forward to doing a card reading because, I don't know, it brings my heart a lot of joy. So hopefully someone wants, oh, Brooks. Hello, Brooks. How are you, my love? Which would you like, the clear quartz or the opalite? You know, I see you guys. You're always in here. It's the same people over and over and over again. And it means the world to me. I hope that you know that. And I hope that my items bring you joy, not just dopamine, but true joy. I hope that you like everything from the packaging to, I mean, the intention that goes behind it. Everything that you get from here really is packed with love. Clear quartz is probably the most universal stone. So it's really good for pretty much everything. So I'm going to run the final bangle. This is the last one, unless I pull mine out of my personal collection. But this is the last one. It's set in that gold tone adjustable bangle, and they're not bringing any more in. So this is the last one. But they are beautiful to wear, and you can charge them under the full moon. Look at how gorgeous that is. I don't think I'll be selling mine. I love it so much, and I love that I'm walking around with something that's a reminder that I need to be intentional. I need to be mindful. I need to remember that we only have one life. Oh, Breeze Blissful Buys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's for you. Can you guys hear the music? It's super chill, and I love it. It's hard because on Wednesdays I do the 10-minute crazy speed raid train, and it's just like go, 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 go. But here I get to like hang out, calm down, and I really enjoy that. These are the last of the salt blends. So if you have not been able to get those because I haven't been live in forever, then I can run these as well. So we have Protection, Love, one left of the Money. Let's see, I'm out of 2 of them, but I have one left of the Healing, which is also the Calm. I have 2 left of the New Moon, which is coming up in 2 weeks. So if you don't have a New Moon kit and you can't invest in the full kit, you can use that and then manifest whatever you need to bring in. And then I have 1 more of the Confidence, which is the Empowerment blend. So I can run those and see if anyone wants them, and we can just do them one by one. I only have 1 left of the Money blend. So in the Salt Money blend, and if you don't have a bathtub, that's okay. You can pour it in water and then soak your hands, soak your feet. But in the perfect world, you would run bath water, put this under the bath water, and then as you get in, you'd be thinking about whatever it is. So if you get the money one, you'd be thinking money flows freely to me. I'm a money magnet. I have more money than I could ever imagine. You'd be imagining your bank account literally filled with money, as if the bathtub was like filling with money. So you get the citrine stone, which attracts wealth, success, confidence. It's known as like the merchant stone. And then the herbs that are inside of here. So of course you have Epsom salt, sea salt, and pink Himalayan salt, but it also has cinnamon, which is to draw in money, which is why we use that for our monthly blend. It has orange peel, which is opens financial doors. And then this one has chamomile, which is for luck and then steady abundance. So this is the only one that I have, and this is the last one. I didn't get them loaded into the bin. I meant to. I was going to make a huge batch of them and then load them in, and it just didn't happen. So instead, we have to sell them like this. But this is the only money one. I know which ones they are because I can tell based on the crystals I put on top. And this is the only citrine one. So if you want this one, it's running right now. You can grab this and then use this to bring in money. You can either use it on the new moon or you can just use it right now. That's the money one in case anyone wants that. Penelope 69 is like, give me all the money. You can drop the citrine directly in the bath water. And then you have it, and I want you to keep it with you. Put it in your purse. Carry it around. Penelope with the first purchase. Thank you so much, guys. Would you drop moons in the chat when you see it's someone's first purchase? Since I'm a celestial seller, I believe in mooning everyone when they make their first purchase because I love you to the moon and back. Thank you for that, Penelope. All right. And this is the other. So I have one left of the confidence and one left of the healing. Someone needed the healing when they messaged me on Facebook, but I don't remember who it was, so I can't tag them. But this one comes with the golden tiger's eye, which is for courage and personal power and for confidence. And then inside of this blend, you have cinnamon, which will be motivation and fire. But you also have rosemary, which is for confidence and then focus. And the last thing is orange peel, which is for bold forward movement, which is also why I have it in the monthly blend. So this is the only one that I have. It's the only one that I'm going to be able to make. I would love to make another batch by the time the new moon comes in 2 weeks, but these take me forever. They just do. They are clearly a passion project and not a money project. I mean, when you think about the vial, the crystal, the 3 salts, the 2, 3, 4, 5 herbs, and then I fill each one, I crush each herb and then fill each bottle by hand. And I had to get a different funnel because mine would fall over and then stuff was everywhere. It's just, but I love it. It brings me joy. And I was going to have my son help me do it one day. And James was like, what can I do to earn money? And I'm like, oh, I actually have to make these things. And I saw the look on his face. He was like this. And I was like, oh, you can't help me with that. He's like, why? And I said, because this is all about intention. And I try not to touch any of my stuff, especially if I'm selling it when I'm in a bad mood. I don't want your nasty ass negative teenage energy all over my my intention blends. That's the last thing that people want. So get away from all that. Like, no joke. And so I waited till I was in a good mood and I made them. So I'd love to say that I'm going to make more by the new moon, but I'm not going to make that promise because honestly, I'm not going to be on Whatnot a whole lot. And when I am, I'm going to be focused on my Monday and Friday pump up shows. And then I have committed to the rate trains I haven't pulled out of are the next 6-figure seller ones. And they all land like in the same 7-day period again. And so I don't know if I'm going to get to make any more. That being said, when I do, I will put them in the bin. But for now, this is how I'm selling them. This is the only one I have left. This is for confidence and empowerment, for personal power. This is, you can gift this to someone as well, but this is really for stepping into what you know you deserve, because a lot of us don't realize, but we self-limit and we hold back. So this is so that you can finally start believing in and living the life that you deserve. So you get the golden tiger's eye and then the bath salt blend, and it's running right now in case anyone wants it. It's the last one that I have. And the mellowed sugar wants it, which is lovely. These, I normally, when they're in the bin, guys, these are all going to be 18, and then I'll flash sale them, and I will flash sale them down to 11, but I'll never sell these under 11 again. So if you can grab them, especially at 6, then do that. Thank you so much, the mellowed sugar. All right. Last one of this one is the healing blend. So this is for healing and also calm. So great if you're someone who's like me, I've been wound really tight, stressed out, anxious. The amethyst stone calms anxiety, supports emotional balance and spiritual healing. And then the herbs that I put inside of it are lavender. The lavender is for relaxing and then also for calming your central nervous system. Chamomile, which is stress relief. And then rosemary for renewal and then clarity. And again, handmade by me. And this is the last one of the healing blends. Oh, hello, heartstrings. This is the last one of the healing bath salt blends. So if you want it, then grab it. And also fantastic as a gift. I am on like a 40-day streak from doing my Gratitude Plus. So hopefully you guys, if you haven't already, join our circle on Gratitude Plus, because it's it reminds you, like it literally reminded me last night at 11:50 p.m. It said you're about to lose your streak. And instead of like a Snapchat streak of selfies, because I'm almost 40 and not a teenager, this is a streak of gratitude. And what an awesome thing to be reminded of. So if you don't have Gratitude Plus, you definitely should get it, or jump into my Monday, Friday shows when I start doing them again next week, and we remind you that you should do that. You can download in real time. All right, the only 3 I have left are, I have 2 of the love, self-love, 3 protection, and then 3 of the intention setting in the new moon. So we will run the love. So you get your rose It's also can send you a positive message throughout the day. It's a great app. It really is. I love it so much. So this has your rose quartz crystal at the top for unconditional love, self-worth, and then emotional healing. This isn't just... I need to grab water really quickly. Well, I don't know what that was about. Anyway, rose quartz isn't just for romantic love. It's also good for self-love. So, and this is the end of the batch. So on the new moon, when you see me and I say I couldn't make anymore, you'll wish you got them tonight. So this one has rosebuds, and I crush each one of these rose petals, which is for love and then heart energy. Lavender for emotional softness and self-care, which we all need. And then chamomile for comfort and then gentle healing. So I'm running this one right now. This is your love and your self-love blend with the rose quartz crystal. You pour this in the bath water, and you can call in romantic love or just self-love, which a lot of us need. And I know that self-love might not seem like a big deal, but I promise you, after decades in therapy, everything comes back to self-love and self-worth. So, oh, Shelly, thank you so much for that. Did I run out of bubble mailers? No. It's a good problem to have. It is. I'll be back. I feel like I'm hacking up a hairball, and I don't know why. I need to release that. I don't know what's going on, guys. What do you do if you're live and you can't stop coughing? Look what I have. It's so beautiful. I don't know how to price it, but it's an arm cuff, and you get the amethyst, the rose quartz, and then I actually don't know which crystal this is. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Whoever that is that just said I was pretty. Let's tag Lou and see if Lou knows. I can't tag Lou because there she is. No, there's something caught in my throat. I think there's like a tickle. I don't know. Isn't this arm cuff so pretty? If Lou comes in here, we have to find out what crystal that is. Yes, I do. I have this. So this is a protection blend. And this one has the black tourmaline on it. So, oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard not to cough at you. So the black tourmaline absorbs negative energy, also protects your energy. And then the bath salt blend has Epsom salt, sea salt, and pink Himalayan salt. You were being serious, right? You're not telling me I'm a petty bitch, right? I'm just making sure. Because if you're serious, I'll keep explaining. If you're just trolling me, then, I mean, I don't particularly care. If you're serious, this has Epsom salt, sea salt, and then pink Himalayan salt. And inside of it, I crushed rosemary, which is for protection and... All right, fair enough, fair enough. We got to cleanse you then. Rosemary is for protection and grounding. Mugwort, which is for intuitive defense. And mint, which is for energetic clearing. So I'm going to run this one right now. This is your protection blend, guys. If you feel like there's any negative energy coming off of you, but more importantly, coming toward you, I always do a protective bubble with Palo Santo spray and Florida water. But you would want to imagine, so everything is about intention, right? So when you pour this in the bath water, I want you to imagine a bright white light filling your body, and any of the red anger that imagine like a smoke that's been filling your body, that's just kind of gonna kind of dissipate, go all the way down through your root chakra and into Pachamama, which is Mother Earth. So it, as the white light from above fills you, starts with your head, moves all the way through your body, you're removing all the negativity from you, filling it with that pure white cleansing light, and then also it's going to then envelop you, and you'll have this beautiful protective bubble. I'm full of rage. Well, we got to cleanse you. That's what the full moon is for. Release what does not serve you. How many of those do you have? Only have 3. But there's a protection kit in the bin, I think. And that one comes with black tourmaline and a full ritual. You get the herbs that you can burn, and it explains how to do the protection ritual with your burn blend. You get the salt blend. The moon is tonight. That's why I'm live. I'm live on every full moon, every new moon. You get your protection candle, your selenite stick, and then your gold and black feather. Oh my gosh, Girl Gone Broke is in my room. Why, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys, make sure you're following Girl Gone Broke, the single biggest supporter on Whatnot. I love, hey, I'm not going to knock anything a doctor says, but there's no reason why we can't use the things that we have, crystals and herbs, and the more the merrier, right? But I do also have, did I already sell the healing blend? I did. I might have a healing kit that you can use, and that's going to come with the burn blend. I don't know if I have one, but it'll come with the burn. I do have a full healing kit. Hi, Alfiner. All right, so I'm going to run that protection one that you were asking for. So this comes with your black tourmaline, which is for protection, and then your salt blend. And I hand crushed all the herbs. You pour this inside of the bath water, and you would be imagining, of course, cleansing the negativity and then protecting yourself from anyone else's negative energy. Lady Bobkins with the first purchase. And I get being filled with anger, but just remember, being angry is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It doesn't serve you. And the reason they call it a disease, dis-ease, it's because of stress and anxiety. And oh, thank you so much, Girl Gone Broke, with that bin purchase. I appreciate you. They call it dis-ease for a reason. You and your family, and if you have children especially, you don't deserve to feel unhealthy, and you don't deserve to feel stressed out. So no one is worth your longevity. That's all I'm going to say about that. So whoever's taking up space in your brain, they're not worth that. They really aren't. Hi, sweets. Haven't been on in a while. How's the wedding planning coming along? Paul and I broke up a couple months ago, so it's not going anymore, but I appreciate you popping in, and I hope that you're still checking out his shows and mine. Being angry is like peeing your pants. Everyone can see it, but only you can feel it. Oh, I love that. I love that. I just need potions to keep others in check. Let's see. No one else bid against you on the protection, so I won't rerun that. The only other, you know what it really sounds like you need? I'm not going to lie. Hello, Steph. Is the train over? Is the train? It's a full moon, and I go live every full moon and new moon. I hate going against the train. I'm so sorry. But I know that you're angry, but I really believe that perhaps what you need is self-love. Because when we think about anger isn't really the overarching emotion. The emotion hidden underneath is typically fear or embarrassment or something else, and all those things lead back to lack of self-love and self-worth, darling. You are upset because of something external, and it's usually become, hey, dude, same. But we know now where it comes from, and our job is to get rid of it from our body, because it literally will create disease. It will. That stress, there's nothing you can do about it. There really isn't. I've been so busy with elderly parents and working 2 jobs. I haven't been on for some time. I didn't realize it was 2 months. Yes, so it's April 1st. It's been more than 2 months now, actually. Let's see. September, October, November. Yeah, so it's been 2 months. Yes, self-aware, and I've changed it into positivity. Exactly. There isn't anything that you can do. There's Nate. You can do one because you're obviously a ray of sunshine. He can do one. I don't know what that means, but all I know is we all have a story, and we've all been through so much. But I owe it to my children to not let anything consume me, because it will kill me faster. That's just the truth. It just will. I can't control other people. I know that the trash always takes itself out. I'm a big believer in that. And if you have someone coming into your life and into your space that isn't for you, then you clinging and gripping is never going to help. It's just not. Instead, release what doesn't serve you. That's what the full moon is for. And manifest your heart's desires. That's just it. It takes more energy to be negative, and I don't have time for that. Exactly. I don't have time for anything. I have, let me see. What does my phone say? You guys ready for this? 849 unread text messages. If I look in my Facebook Messenger right now, do you see the blue dots over here? Blue dots are unread Facebook messages. I can't. I cannot keep up with my life. I can't do it. I am overwhelmed. I mean, we all have a lot of emails, so me having 6,900 isn't really that big of a deal, but I can't. But it's because so many things bring me joy. I look like the peace offering said. I mean, have you seen your posts on Facebook? I mean, have you? Yes, well, I do know that my posts on Facebook are drawing in attention from a particular gender, but it's because I'm strategic and I know how to make money and I get paid for Facebook posts. But the point is, I don't respond because I don't have time for anything that I don't want to do. I am almost 40 years old and I don't do anything I don't want to. I just don't. If I want to do it, then I do it. If I want to respond, then I respond. If I want to hang out, then I hang out. And if I don't, then I don't. And I have every single thing that I've ever wanted in my life. The only thing I don't have is a husband. And I have manifested men twice. And both times I manifested, I got exactly what I wanted. Stephen was everything I could have ever asked for, but I didn't know to ask for a couple of specific things. And then when I did a manifestation bath after we broke up, I manifested Paul. And he was everything that Stephen was without any of the bad and all the extra good. But there was a couple specific things that I forgot to manifest, and they ended up coming up. And now when I do my next manifestation bath, which I haven't done because I'm not ready for that yet, when I do, I know what to ask for and I'll get it. I always do. You have to believe that you're going to get it. You have to know what it is that you want. And I just don't want to be stressed out. I don't. So I told everyone I was quitting Whatnot, and I meant it. This is the second show that I've done in I don't know how long. I don't want it. And so I won't. And I'm okay with that. And the money will the money will come. And it always does. I'm sure you get both genders. Well, that's true, and I like both genders. I actually think that I'm probably my next relationship will probably be just female. Peridot. Oh, period. I'm not gonna quit. I love doing the pump up shows, but I got confused. On what to source and what was bringing me happiness, and I started bringing everything in. So now I have Fenton, and I have glass, and I have coins, and I have cards, and I have. None of that brings me joy. I was trying to keep up with something and I don't even know what it was. And now I have all that stuff and I don't want it. So I have 3 next 6-figure seller raid trains coming up in the next 6 weeks before my birthday or by my birthday. And I'm going to run it all. And I don't care what it sells for. I just want it out of my house. And then I'm just going to do my pump-up shows. And I'm going to use my between my rental property income, I started dabbling with day trading because I love being competitive. That's been going well for a while. I just want to hang out with you guys. That's it. That's what I want to do. That's it. That's all. That's how this works. I do what I want, and it's kind of blissful because nothing controls me. The only thing that controls me is the demons that live in my head rent-free. And there's a committee that meets up there. If you guys were on Nate's Live this morning, all the advice that I gave to him, I need to give to myself, and I just don't. We all have the best advice. We just don't take it. All right, guys. I'm going to get off this soapbox. Let me know if I have this. I'm not going to run it unless a couple of you are interested. I have never seen it before. I've seen the crystal trees. They're really popular at celestial shops, but this one actually has the crystal chips at the bottom. It still has the $33 price tag on this one, and that was from years ago. But then it has all of these on it, which I've never seen one with that many. I've never seen one with any of them hanging off the branches. You have no idea how happy this makes me because you shine differently in the shows you're passionate about. The Ray Train shows are just not, they're not me. But I also recognize that in a Ray Train, I can make $600 in 30 minutes, whereas I could be live for 2 hours and only make $100 here. And I have to make sure that I am utilizing the time that I have because my time is limited. Our time is our most valuable resource. Anyway, if you guys would like me to run this and let me know, I found this and fell in love with it. And I thought, oh my God, I'll bring it to my full moon show. Lou didn't pop in. I was going to ask her about the crystals. If not, then it's going to stay right here. And so do you guys want me to bring you with me to do my monthly cinnamon ritual blend so you can see how to do it? And then let me know if you want me to do a card reading because I can stay on for another 8 minutes or so and do one. If you guys want, but with no feedback, I don't know what you want. I can show you the ritual that you do on the first of every month. I can show you, a couple of the people asked me specifically to run some of the celestial jewelry because I don't run that on any other show or any train. So I have these, but these are the only ones that I have that are not just straight silver gold. I was meant to be here tonight. Thank you, Maria. Oh, Penelope. Are you going to run more of the bath herbs? Yes. Well, these are all that I have left. So I have a protection. I have the intention setting, which is or you can use it on the new moon. And then I have one left of the love. But I'm out of the healing, the money, and the confidence. So we can run one of the new moon, which is the intention setting. So you get your clear quartz. The clear quartz amplifies intention and manifestation. So whatever it is that you want to call in. And inside of the blend, which is Epsom salt, sea salt, and pink Himalayan salt, I hand crushed rosemary for clarity and intention setting, mint, which is good for fresh starts, and orange peel, which is for optimism and then opportunity. I'll show you guys my monthly cinnamon blend. This is running right now. When I put these in the bin, these will be 18 and they'll only ever get flash sale down to 11. So if you want one, then grab it now. This is for when you're setting an intention to amplify that. And that's going to Shelly. Thank you so much. And no one else bid for the love or no one else bid for the protection. So I wasn't going to run any more of those. But that was the last one. If you meant to and you didn't bid on it, then let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to take you with me to do the monthly cinnamon ritual. So if you missed it, I made these. So they're tiny, but it's because you don't need to use a lot. And they have cinnamon, orange peel, and then I put a dash of rosemary in each one. Can you run the love? Yes, I can. So this one has your rose quartz. It's the last one. This is the rose quartz, and then inside of it, for those of you who missed it, this is for love or self-love. So if you want to manifest romantic love or more self-love, inside of the back one is rosebuds, lavender, and chamomile. So this one is running right now. These will be much more expensive when they get loaded in the bin. I just keep not loading them in the bin, and I don't want to have to set up another auction item. So $6 is the only one I have set up, and looks like Bree is taking advantage of that one. All right, guys, I'm gonna take you with me to do the ritual. I thought you were mad at me because I didn't hear from you at all after the live. I thought you would like message me or something. I didn't hear one word, but that's okay. I hope it went well afterward. I checked after my nails and you weren't live anymore. So. I am gonna set you guys here. I checked after my nails and I was only gone for a couple hours. I don't know why it didn't show me you were live. Okay, can you guys hear me? Hopefully you can. Okay, so I have the little vial and I'm gonna walk over. You have to blow it into your open front door. I really hope the phone doesn't fall. Okay, so you blow it into the open front door. So you're gonna open your front door. You see there's so many packages outside. You're gonna stand outside of your front door, open your vial, pour it into your hand, And I put way more in here than you could possibly need in case you wanted your kids or your significant other to do it with you. And then you're thinking thoughts of abundance. And it's only on the first of the month. It's the only time that you can do this. And you blow it into your house. Do not sweep it up. Let it sit for 24 hours. Your hand's going to smell absolutely amazing. You only do that on the first of the month. And you always do it on the first of the month. I do it on the first of every single month. I just realized I put way more in there than you could ever possibly need. But the reason why I don't want you to just grab cinnamon is because you're not going to remember. And also, technically these vials can last you even longer though, because I did put so much in them. But I added the orange peel and the mint because it's going to help bring in abundance and then bring in new income opportunities. But if you have these sitting out, then you know it's a ritual, you're more likely to use it. You can literally put it, the little glass vials that I have, you can put it on your altar, you can put it in your kitchen, wherever it is that you want. So I will run one of those vials. Right meow. Just see if anyone wants to get those. Obviously, so you can't use it for April 1st because I won't be able to ship it till tomorrow. So you can just use, oh, I'm glad, Nate. I meant every word of it, and I hope that it ended up helping. I mean, it can't put a dent in any of those credit card bills, but I mean, hopefully it helped. People needed to hear it, and I hopefully it helped. Okay, so look, I even packaged them in these cute little things, so you can get one, which is just for 1 month, or you can get the 3-pack, which is for an entire quarter, and I put a little thank you sticker on it. That's so cute. This just brings me so much joy. Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't a ton, but hopefully it helped. When I heard you'd been on live for 8 hours and I saw who you were, like, we'll talk about it later. But when I saw that, I was kind of crushed because I'm just so over that, and I'm releasing it tonight, and I'm no longer communicating at all. And like, I don't want to play the game anymore. We have to be everybody's friend. I don't associate. I just don't respect some people, and that's okay. We can have different lives, but when I saw that, and it was just everything was negative, and I'm like, this isn't how we need to show up in the world. And I'm glad that you co-hosted me, and I hope that it helped. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna run one vial, although I think that you should get the 3-pack because it's going to be a better deal. But if not, then at least you have this. I will tell you, I do have. Oh, I'm glad that you got that, Brooke. You're the first person to ever purchase one. I just made these, guys. I hand filled each one of these. I was watching The Bourne Identity, and I was hand filling them, and I was like, this is the most tedious thing ever. There's no way I'm going to make any money with these. And they are not money makers. Not going to lie, but they are amazing. And what's going to happen is, like the girl who did my money manifestation kit and then won an iPad like the next day, you're going to be like, Maria, these changed my life. Yes, these tiny little things. These are things that our ancestors did. I mean, these are real herbs. These are real crystals from the earth. You can just use cinnamon if you want. You can run in and grab kitchen cinnamon, put it in your hands, then blow it. The problem is A, you're not going to remember it, and B, I infused mine with orange and mint specifically because I wanted to draw in faster abundance. I wanted to draw in specifically new income opportunities. And having this is just going to be like the reminder. Oh, I hope you love that brooch. I blew cinnamon tonight, but I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I mean, just keep in mind everything is about intention. So some people say put the cinnamon on top of a quarter. I've seen that, but I don't know anything behind that, and so I don't tend to mess with stuff like that. I'm cut off, and I don't think it will make it here in 3 hours. No, it won't. So go and grab cinnamon, blow it into your front door, and then don't more spending for you. All right, if anyone just wanted one, I'll run it just in case anyone wants this one because it's in my hand. But you'll get 1 vial of the monthly cinnamon blend. They are tiny, but I think they're probably, you could get 2 months worth out of it. By the time it gets to you and you shake it up, it might look a little bit brown, but you can see that there are other herbs in there. I just haven't figured out yet how to fill them. Thank you so much, Shelly. this is coming to you. You'll get one of these, and I will figure out how to make sure that that stays in place. And then I said I was going to go at 10:30, but I forgot to put the cards up. So I'll do a reading for just one person if someone wants it. You get to choose. This is the Oracle deck. The Oracle deck, you can basically ask anything that you want, and this deck is supercharged. Like, my friends, when they have problems, they call me like, please pull a card, please pull a card, please pull a card. This isn't a tarot card. I don't know how to read those. This is just an Oracle card deck. So whatever I pull will probably make you cry, but it'll be dead on and tell you what to do. It may not be nice, but it'll be dead on. This is the Love deck. And then this is a Message from the Mermaids, which is a new deck that I got. I'm only doing one. That's it, and then I'm going to bed. So if you win, then I will do your reading. If you pick one of these decks, you get the card. If you pick my Oracle deck, you do not get the card. I will send you a Celestial bookmark instead. But I need to warn you that this one may make you cry. I also, if I run it as an auction, it's going to show us $4 shipping. So that's why I say you should probably go in the bin and get it, because it's free shipping. But if nobody bids against you, then it's going to be cheaper. So I guess it won't matter. So this is going to run right now. You already make me cry. I thought you had to go, Nate. All right, so I'm only doing one. Whoever wins this, if nobody bids, then we're done for the night. But if someone bids, just remember you get to pick which deck. You do not get the card if you pick the Oracle deck. So this is running right now. I'll do one reading tonight, and then I'm going to go. And if you pick the Oracle deck, you can ask it whatever you want. Otherwise, this is going to be about love, and this is a Message from the Mermaids. So I don't really know what that means, but it could be something completely random. But it's the only reading. Guys, we're at $17. Do you see why I said you should just buy the reading from the bin? Because then the shipping is $1. All right, Shelly. So let me know, do you want from the Love deck, the Oracle deck, or the Mermaid deck? Jack Wagon. That's a cool name. Oracle. All right, my love. And you remember, you don't get the card. I'll send you a Celestial bookmark. But here's what's going to happen. I need to turn the music off. All right, Shelly, I want you to be thinking about whatever your question or issue is. Just start thinking right now. This way, when I'm shuffling the deck, that's the energy that you're sending. It sounds like a bunch of hooey to the people who don't believe we're watching, but watch. All right, Shelly. Oh, thank you, Ron. All right, Shelly. Everyone else see that card just jump out? Yes, I should have just pinned that, but I was worried people wouldn't pay full price. Okay, well, that card just popped out. So this is your card. If you want to take a picture of it, it says Yin. It is card number 2. And let's see what it says. And Nate reminded me that I can actually just pin it. So if anyone wants to grab it, then they can. And like I said in the beginning, if anyone buys it from the bin, then you're guaranteed to get me to do the reading before I end the live. Actually, I don't even see it. I don't see it in my bin, Nate. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to leave that up there. And if anyone buys it before I finish Shelly's reading, then I'll do your reading. But if not, then we'll be all done. All right, Shelly, this is for you. Okay. Card 2, Yin, your essential meaning. The feminine, oh, that would have been smart. The feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues, the art of conscious allowing. Your oracle's message. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It amplifies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Relationship message. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. Prosperity message. This is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat for now. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have the power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is a sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. Let me know if that had anything to do. We always like to know after we finish reading whether or not that landed on your question or your issue or not. I remember the other night a card jumped out and I thought it was for me, and it ended up being for someone in the chat who didn't get a chance to get the reading before I was done, and she was dealing with like a divorce, and it was a crazy card that was clearly on point for that. So I always like knowing and then letting the chat know. But and you have the video receipt, so of course you can listen to that. Hit the nail on the head to be at peace, not being the alpha. Oh, that makes me so happy. It's hard. It's hard to do. I'm an alpha female. And I'm type A, and I'm a Taurus, and I'm a firstborn, and I'm from New York. There's so many things. And letting go and letting God, let me tell you, I don't let anything go. Okay? And I do everything because I'm the only person I can trust. But you have to let go, man. The universe knows what you need. All right, guys, I didn't see anyone grab another reading out of the bin. So if that's the case, then I'm going to bid you adieu. Was there anything else that you needed or wanted me to run? Any of the celestial, because remember, I only come on twice a month. So we have the celestial jewelry, the kits, the salt blends, and I think that's it. Everything else you can probably get on my Monday, Friday shows. Did someone buy the cuff? I didn't run the cuff because I have no idea what I should run it for, and I certainly don't want it to sell for $6, but it's so beautiful. This cuff, the arm cuff, is that what you mean? All of the wrist, the bangles sold. And then if you haven't already, please bookmark my upcoming shows, especially the wand show. I'm so excited to do these. I will make no money, and I will be covered in burns from hot glue, but I want to be able to make wands for everyone. Whenever you're ready, I know it'll be here. I love it. When is that show? So I never like to say when my shows are, because if I'm burnt out, I move them. So I create the show and then I let you guys bookmark it. This way, when you get the notification, you'll say Maria is live with the Crystal Wand Show. So if you look in my shows, look for custom crystal wands and then bookmark that one. And then bookmark this item right here. That's my plaque. Anytime I go live, I always double tap it. It's like the bat signal. I'm not live a lot. And when I am live, it's about to be consistent. I'm going to be live Monday at 9 a.m. and 8 p.m., Wednesday at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m., and then I don't think I'm doing the free shipping show ever again. But Monday, Wednesday. Did you guys want me to run the cuff before I go or not? Because if more than one person wants it, then I will run it. But if not, then I'm not gonna. You let me know. I'll be live again. I won't be live. I'll be live again Monday morning. That'll be the first time, and I'm going to have all of my mental health stuff, my ADHD stuff, my fidget spinner rings, the stuff that like brings me a lot of joy that I love. All right, I think we're going to raid out before we drop below 20. Let's see who we know that's on. Oh, you know what? We'll raid Goliath because Goliath came in here and did a bunch of sponsorships. So would you guys put moons in the chat when you get there? It would mean a lot to me. I love you so much.